storm won't be letting up anytime soon. What a drag. I was ready for another boring day, but somehow you managed to make it even more boring than I thought possible. Maybe you should just get some rest, instead of wasting your time pacing around. We'll be stuck in here for a while anyway, since you couldn't be bothered to prepare an umbrella. And on top of that, asking to use my hat as a makeshift cover for the rain. I really don't understand your sense of humor. Who says I'm not trying to understand it? Maybe you're just not very funny. Relax. That was a joke. You should lighten up. But still, is there anything interesting to do in here? I know you told me it was a modest living space, but do you honestly spend your nights in this cramped room? Right. I know you told me it was a gift. But really, they could have done a better job if they really cared. Fine. I'll drop it. You should pay more attention to the way you respond. It seems like you make that face at me with every other thing I say. It used to be with everything I said. Is that really my fault? Do you expect me to take blame for that? From your perspective, you think I'm always trying to provoke you with everything I say. However, you're mistaken. I am only telling you like it is. If anything, it sounds like a you problem to me, if you're getting this worked up by it. That's my excuse for everything? Well, I'm not lying to you, if that's what you think. Because frankly, I don't care enough to lie. Maybe you just can't handle the truth. Oh, that one didn't get you this time. I'm impressed. That's an improvement from before. Look at us, getting along like friends. If this goes on, then maybe we'll keep getting closer. Eventually we could start dating and move in together, into this quaint house of yours. Pfft, just kidding. As if, in your dreams. Oh? Who would want to be with an annoying brat like me? I'd say I know a name or two off the top of my head, but forget it. This isn't worth my time. I'd suggest you just go to bed before you hurt yourself getting all worked up over nothing again. That's what you were just about to do? All right then, go ahead. What about me? Are you so clueless that you've forgotten that I'm not human? I don't need to sleep constantly like you do. This body of mine does not tire or become exhausted. Because of course, that would have defeated its original purpose. Don't you think? I don't really see it as something to be sad about. It was simply how I was designed. I have no experience with having a human body that needs constant maintenance, so I don't have any yearning for it either. In any case, this probably works out for the best. I can keep watch while you rest. In the unlikely event that some stranger might be lurking about. Or is it something else that's bothering you? Relax. If If I wanted to try something against you, I would have done it by now. There's no longer any reason for me to go after you, as I did before. Yes, really. So you can rest assured, I am not the one you should be worried about, at least for the time being. There's nothing else to consider. Need I remind you that even Lesser Lord Kusanali believed me, so I think it's about time you stopped being so stubborn and let things go. If you're so eager to ask me something, then you can just start with the question instead. Huh? It's hard for you to sleep with someone else standing around so close to you. And you're sure it's not just because it's me? Fine, I'll humor you. What would you rather me do instead, then? Stand outside in the rain while you sleep? Did you really just ask that? You want me to get into bed as well? Are you sure? Would that make you more comfortable? I mean, for starters, whoever gifted you this room could clearly only fit one bed. So what you're asking me to do is... nothing. You don't have to explain. I know exactly what you're thinking. Fine. Move over and make some room for me then. You're way too easy to read. That's why it's always been so simple to provoke you. So, now that you have me here, what exactly do you want to do? Surely not something as boring as just sleeping, right? Who exactly do you think you're trying to fool? You're making something so simple, so complicated somehow. Are you surprised? It's written all over your face. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. For example, those moments that I catch your glances, the way you always seem to be holding back during our encounters. Look, I don't like wasting time on boring things, so if you're going to chicken out when given this opportunity that you've been waiting for, then I can leave, or I'll just have to do it for you. Come closer. Relax. Not half bad. I can feel you getting warmer. Are you getting nervous? Nobody else needs to know about this. How embarrassing it must have been to think about doing this with an enemy. How absolutely Amusing. That's right. I could tell since back then. Why do you think I had so much fun messing with you? You make it hard not to. Shut up. Oh, and you were the one saying I had a sharp tongue. I am only telling the truth right now. Is anything that I'm saying incorrect? I'm even being generous enough to indulge you. How? Like this. I'm only giving you exactly what you want. What that degenerate mind of yours has thought of. You have me all to yourself right now. Probably all night. Nobody will be disturbing us with this storm out there. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not playing at anything. I don't know how many times I have to say it before it gets through that head of yours. I find your reactions entertaining, and I enjoy watching people squirm a little. So... What are you going to do? Or would you rather I do it for you? What should I do? What if I move these sheets aside, climb on top of you, like this? And if I slide my hands over your wrists and hold them over you, that looks perfect. You know, you're pretty cute. Go ahead.